Next up is the untrim surface, and three options: reverse, remove all, or remove one. Let's start with remove one. So follow the prompts, select the surface to untrim, that's that one. Select a boundary. Well, let's start with this one. That one's gone. Select the surface, select the boundary, that one's gone. Try another option. Let's try remove all, as you would expect. Back again. Let's try reverse and select the surface, and we're left with the two trimmed areas, which are now surfaces themselves. Again, this is quite a nice way of extracting a small surface from a large surface for further design work. Let me undo both of those, in fact all of them. And we'll move on to the next tool, which is Stitch Surfaces. I'm going to use this one. Now here we come to a tool which will give you some problems. It's extremely picky about what surfaces it will or will not actually stitch. So technically, I should be able to select two surfaces, like this one and say this one, and data point, and they should stitch like that. But if I undo that, and I select this surface and data point, nothing happens. Now you'll find this happens a lot. Surfaces don't necessarily have to be touching to be stitched, but it's a very good idea if they are. Two surfaces like this, if they could be stitched, would have material added between them to facilitate the stitch. Now experiment yourself. You can use other surfaces that are in this drawing set. And keep in mind that you can use a selection set to unstitch as well. For example, I can go across and select those, and they'll stitch. But I can't stitch that one and that one, for example. And again, I can't stitch those two either. It's a very, very frustrating tool, which would be very useful if it worked properly. However, experiment.